G'day guys, Benny G here from Benny's Best Bets once again. And this is the fourth video. This is the fourth quarter that I'm running through for the World Championships, who I believe will get through each quarter. If you haven't seen the other videos, there's links in the description and on who I believe will get through the first, second, and third quarter of the World Championships. Very, very interesting. If I had any video that you must check out, is the video on the second quarter, the quarter of death. So, but we're gonna run through the fourth quarter now. First thing we're going to do, oh, and make sure you stick around to the end of the video because I am gonna give you do what I always do, put my money where my mouth is, and I've got two more bets that I have, which are I've got one outright to get out to the semi-finals, and I also have a multi of the other three players who I think will get through. So stick around and I'll tell you about that in just a moment. But first of all, let's run through the seeded players in this quarter. You have Gerwyn Price, Brendan Dolan, Jose de Sousa, Marfin, Nathan Aspinall, Vincent van der Voort, Daryl Gurney, and Chris Dobie. Really, really interesting. Without further ado, I'm just going to go straight into who I think is going to win that quarter, and then I'll give you my reasons why, and we'll go into more detail. So I have to go with my boy Gerwyn Price from Wales, playing some fantastic darts, and I think he's only going to have possibly one hiccup along the way. Really, I think he's going to have one hiccup along the way, and it's going to be early. So I think he's going to win his second round match against a possible Jamie Lewis, who I've picked to win the first round, and then he's going to likely play Brendan Dolan or Mike Decker. I can't pick that one. I think Brendan Dolan should win, actually, to be honest. No, I'm going to tell you now. I think Brendan Dolan should win in a second round contest just because of experience. And I believe that this is Mike Decker. I believe Mike Decker is going to win his first round. I think experience is going to play a role in the second round. So Gerwyn Price should get through that second round contest fairly easily, in my opinion. And then he is likely going to face Jose de Sousa. Now I have Jose de Sousa to get through to the fourth round. I think he'll win his second round match against Ross Smith, and then I believe that he's going to win against Marfin. And unfortunately, Marfin, I hope is going to play Gordon Mathers. And if Gordon Mathers can win his first round match, I think that would be a win for him, because he's never got past the first round at the World Championships. And then I just don't think he will get through. As a betting man, I have to think of experience. I've said in my previous videos, of course, I would happily lose my money because I always would only bet what I can afford if it means seeing an Australian get through. So, GG, if you're listening, I will be having all the bells and whistles and pom-poms for you. But as a betting man, I have to say, I think if you can get through max hop, that's a fantastic achievement, and it's going to be a very, very tough second round match. But we'll soon see. Then it doesn't really matter because I think Jose de Sousa is going to beat Marfin, and then Gerwyn Price is going to have his work cut out for him to beat Jose de Sousa. That's going to be the tough way. That is the only obstacle that I see in his path, because once he does get through and beat Jose de Sousa, he will have, I believe that will get through the other eighth is This is a really interesting one. It is between, in my opinion, Nathan Aspinall or Scott Waits. I think that Gerwyn Price will beat either of them, so it doesn't really matter. But if Scott Waits, which he will, Scott Waits will win his first round match, and then he plays Nathan Aspinall in the second round. Now Nathan Aspinall has probably got, apart from Adrian Lewis, who has Damon Hedder in the second round, according that he will win his first round match. After that, Nathan Aspinall has the hardest second round match, in my opinion, in the whole tournament. But if Nathan Aspinall can get through, he will win the next round of matches. I believe that. So whoever wins will, in that second round, will get through to the quarterfinal to play Gerwyn Price, and then Gerwyn Price will win. But let's run through it just a little bit more in detail. So whoever wins that, Scott Waits or Nathan Aspinall, they will face Vincent van der Voort, likely opponent in the next round, which they will win, and then they will likely play, I believe, Chris Dobey. Yeah, because I think Chris Dobey will beat Jeff Smith in the second round, and then I believe William O'Connor will actually win his first round and then beat Daryl Gurney. So there's a few predictions for you that you probably would not expect. And spoiler alert, I'm going to do a video about who I believe will, that is unseeded, that will get through and win their second round match. I'll do another video about that very, very soon. But it won't matter because I think Gerwyn Price, well, it will matter to them because it's all extra money in their pockets. But I think Gerwyn Price will win and get through to the semi-finals. So without further ado, let's talk about the betting. Guys, we have Gerwyn Price to win. So we have Gerwyn Price to make it through the semis, along with Peter Wright, along with MVG. Probably three favorites. I've bunched those together, turned it into a multi, and I have that I think a €5 bet will get me around 34 euros. Not bad, not good, but you know, a little bit of fun. Put the three favorites together, and then in the quarter of death, you need to watch video 2, but I'm going to tell you who I believe will get through the quarter of death, which is Damon Hedder. Now, I haven't just said every Australian is going to get through to the semi-finals. If that was the case, I would have had Simon Whitlock to get through in the third quarter. But I think Peter Wright's just playing too good. As I said, of course I wanted the Aussies to win, but I actually have evidence to prove that I think Damon Hedder will win that quarter and do something similar to what Simon Whitlock did when he made his first World Championship final. So, guys, that's my bet. Oh, and what I've done, €5 on Damon Hedder. I think that's going to win me about around 40 euros for him to make it to the semi-finals. So guys, that's it. That's my predictions. There's my 4 quarters all done and dusted. I will be doing one more video before the World Championships actually starts, talking about who I think are contenders to maybe that aren't seeded players to get through maybe to the third or maybe even fourth round. Of course, if you're watching this video, there's going to be a lot of talk about Damon Hedder once again because he's unseeded and he's having a fantastic year. He just got the short end of the straw being put in the quarter of death. So without this video going too long, guys, that's it for me. Betty's best bets. Keep watching my videos. I'm really, by the way, guys, thank you so much for all the support. I've gotten a few more subscribers. Guys, I'm over 200 subscribers. It's nothing special, but every new subscriber means a lot to me. Every view means a lot to me. And when I see that I've got about 700 views on my first video talking about the first round, makes me want to do more content. So glad you're enjoying it. I hope everyone has a bit of a win with some of my predictions, and always gamble responsibly. Always gamble responsibly. But that's Benny's Best Bets, and I'll see you guys in the next video.